Okay, I'm now screen recording. Now, root 5 plus root 3 over root 5 minus root 3. The first thing I said about solving this kind of question is the problem in this surd question is that there's one issue about surd is that surd question, they don't want this root, this thing now, this square root. They don't want it in the denominator. There's what they call denominator. There's what they call denominator, and there's what they call numerator. This thing is basic primary 5 lessons. When you have 2 over 5, 2 is numerator, 5 is denominator. Do you understand? So in surd, generally they don't want this root now, this thing that is carrying root, this square root, they don't want it in the denominator. They don't want to see it in the denominator. So, and you can see now it is in this denominator. What we are going to do to remove that surd from the denominator is the process they call rationalization. Are you getting that? It's the process they call rationalization. And I told you, when you want to rationalize, and you have an operation here within this, between two surd or between two numbers, you change that operation to, if it is in negative, you change the operation to positive. If it's in positive, you change it to what? Negative. Do you understand? So what I mean is that this root 5, instead of you writing root 5 minus root 3, we'll be writing root 5 plus root 3. We will leave this here, but this root 5 plus root 3 is what we are going to use to multiply the up, which is the numerator, root 5 plus root 3 over root 5 plus root 3. Do you understand what I'm doing? So what we use to multiply this numerator and denominator, what is numerator? This one here is numerator, this one here is denominator. So what I'm using to multiply this numerator and this denominator is the conjugate. Conjugate means changing this sign here now, that just this minus, changing. Imagine what they are trying to confuse us with now is this 5. Imagine it is 7 that is here now. Let's say 7, and what is here is 2, because once this number are the same, your mind can just, so this is how the question was. Are you getting? Let's say this is how the question was, and there was a minus here. For us to rationalize again, are you getting that? What we need to do is to change this base now. This base will change, find the conjugate, and conjugate is just simply changing this minus to what? Plus. But if there was plus there before, we'll change the plus to minus. Simple. So the conjugate of this base will now be what? Root 7. Now in this case, there is a what? A minus here, right? So but the conjugate will now be root 7 plus root 2. Now this root 7 plus root 2 is what we are going to use to multiply the up here, root 7 plus root 2, and down, root 7 plus root 2. Are you getting it? This thing is simple. This thing is very, very, very simple. Please type that I understand what you just said. Just type. Let me be sure that this little phrase now I just explained now, you understood it. I want to see comments. Say I understand this one you explain now. I want to see it, even though it's in the chat box or anywhere. Type in the classroom, in the chat box, that you understand. I want to be very sure, especially those who don't understand. Because if you don't understand this now, it's a lot of problem. Okay, let me check the chat box. I understand this one. Yes. Not same as is complex. So yes, yes, somebody have typed I understand. Who don't understand again? I've not gone anywhere before you don't understand. I only just did one simple thing and I can re-explain that thing again. I'm going to be honest, I don't understand. Okay, I should be okay. That person that is honest that she don't understand, I will take it again. Please, I will take it again. Please, I understand. Tumi says she understood. Okay, I will do that again, just one more time. And once I do it again, you I don't know your name much. Renox, copy username. Control V. I will give you a work to do, and please stay with your pen and paper. If you don't do this work, you'll be disadvantaging yourself. Any other first two person that is ready should do it. I will give you a work to do. After I will explain. Because the goal of doing this Zoom class now is to be sure that everybody is carried along. I don't want a math chat class and physics chat class again. I really want you people to pass. I didn't do this last year. I'm telling you the truth. Okay, I understand. Okay, let me re-explain again for our friend. Let me start again. Good. Now this is it. Like I said again, one more time. If I ask you what is a fraction is when a number is on top another number. Are you getting that? For instance, 1/5, 2/9, 11/3, and so on and so forth. These are examples of fractions. Some of them are proper fractions, some of them are improper fractions. But that time you were learning in primary school, they told you that the number up is called numerator. The number down is called denominator. The number up, numerator. The number down, denominator. The number up, numerator. The number down, denominator. Very simple. Anybody joining, please mute your mic. Are you getting that? Now we understand what numerator and denominator is. In Surd has one rule, just one simple rule. Don't see the rule in Surd that don't let at any time that there will be a Surd. This is a root. This thing is called root. This thing I just wrote now is called root. Don't let there be any time that there is root at the denominator. If I catch that person that is talking, mute your mic. Pinky, you're disturbing us. Don't let there be any time that there is Surd in the denominator. That is the simple rule in Surd. And that is what all of us are just trying to follow. Look at this question. There is root in the denominator. In this over, under it, there is root, which is this and this. It means there is a problem for us to solve. If they give you a question like this now, let me give you another example. They give you something like this, 2√3. You must still rationalize because under the denominator there is Surd there. This thing, Surd rule say it should not be there. So on a normal circumstances, we will rationalize, and the only way to rationalize, look up. Let me do this basic one. When I do this basic one, I'll go back to this complex one. They give you 2 over, let's say, √5. There is Surd in the denominator. What you do is to remove this Surd, we will multiply this Surd by itself, meaning that we'll multiply this Surd by itself. Let me show you. √5. Why are we doing that? We are doing that because we know if we say √5 times √5, it will cancel this Surd. That is our goal. Our goal is to cancel this Surd. We don't want to be seeing it. How will it cancel the Surd? Let me show you. √5 times √5, see what it means. You pick one root and multiply this 5. 5 times 5. If you don't understand, please be with your calculator. Now, 5 times 5, hide all. 5 times 5 is 25. Are you getting that? So you'll be having root 25 over, are you getting that? Very simple. Root 25 over. Now, up here, look at, okay, root 25. Just in your calculator, press square root of 25. You realize that square root of 25 will give us what? 5. So it is a very, very intelligent way that they discover that the easy way to remove this surd is to multiply this surd by itself. So if you have root 3, the easy way to remove root 3 is to multiply it by what? Root 3. It will turn to what? 3. Have you seen that? Imagine it was root 7 that is there. The easy way to remove root 7 is to multiply by what? Root 7. The answer will end up being what? 7. Are you seeing what mathematics is trying to do? If it was root 11 that is there, what were we going to multiply here? Root 11. And we'll finally get what? 11. Are you seeing how cheap it is? Now, because maths must balance, mathematics must balance. Whatever you do up, you do down. Whatever you do left, you do right. So that it will balance. Now, because we multiply, we are trying to do trick here. We are trying to do trick here by removing this surd, because we know that when we multiply this root 5 times this root 5, it will end up giving us what? 5. Whatever we do down, we must do it up, root 5. Are you getting that? We will now multiply this numerator also by this root 5, so that we have 2 times root 5 to give us what? 2 root 5. Are you getting that? So we have just gotten the answer, 2 root 5. So rationalizing 2 root 5 will give us what? Rationalizing 2 root 5 will give us what? 2 root 5 over 5. Please, everybody now, get your pen and paper, especially that my friend Renox. You are going to do this one for me now. Let me use, oh shit. Let me use past question. I want your questions to, so that you feel it. You feel that you are belonging already. I want to extract. You just do this one now for me. And I promise you it's not going to be hard. Okay. See this question now. It's a lot of short question. But the only thing I want you to do for me now is, if you look at this one now, we have 16. The only thing that is a problem here is that there is surd in the denominator. That's why JAMB gave this question. Are you getting that? So rationalize this for me now. We have 16 over root 2. Everybody do it inside your book. 16 over root 2. Especially that my friend. Rationalize it for me. 16 over root 2. I want to see your answer. Snap it and send inside the group. I hope she's with me or he's with me and every other person is with me.
Let's start the question.
Do what I just said, please, so that I can go to this one, explain that one, and we'll do other plenty stuff today. Today we'll just conclude surd. From next week we'll be taking free classes, and I don't want to hear surd is your problem again. Any other person that surd should be their problem are people who are not in this class, or people who are not in this class. If you're in this class, you have finished surd. You have finished everything related to surd, and I'm assuring you that. See, Abubakar has posted his own. Renox, please post your own. Sharp. Abubakar, you can see his maths hard. I told you, you can see it's not hard. You got it, which is 16 root 2 over 2. And if you divide 16 by 2, you have what? 8 root 2. Very simple. Another person, post your own, please. Post your own. Yes. Abigail, I love that. Abigail, you are following. Your head is there. 8 root 2. Yes. More people, more persons who are following, please. we are about 9 in this class, so I really want to save at least a good number of. For you to be in this class, it means you are serious. So I don't know why you'll be in this class and you'll be inactive. Don't go still. Yes. One more person. Get your pen and paper. You are in a math class. This is not, in a math class, you must be operating. Ooh, I'm waiting for you. Let me check my time. One more person. Especially my friend Renox. I'm waiting, Mad. That is really mad. Conversion is crazy. Yes, oh, beautiful. She sent her own. Let me see. Good. You see? Who said math is hard? Yeah. We'll get something else to try. Math is not hard. Once you just calm down. You see now, you've understood it. And if she understood it or he understood it, then who won't understand it? Who will not understand it in this class? There's not much thing to try again. Let's do another stuff now. Okay. Somebody else sent another one. Let me okay, you can see I'm loving all of you already.
Shut your mouth. I don't know.
I'm loving you already. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Now, let's go to something a little complex. You can see anytime you now see a problem, anytime we now see a problem like this, we can solve it. Now, apart from problems, you can see now that the one we just solved is something like 16 root 2, 7 root 5, all those kind of basic ones, right? Now, the thing about this one is that there's no plus, no minus. When we now start seeing things with plus, minus, for instance, you now start seeing something like this: 7 over root 5 plus 2. Are you getting now? You will see that things are already changing hand. What you are going to do now is you are now going to have one small knowledge, and that small knowledge is not really hard like that. If you understand that first one, you'll be able to do this second one. That knowledge is that, look at check well, just check well. That knowledge is that, wetin Renox? Chineke, this class will end in 10 minutes. Please, as many of you that are here, get ready to join the class again after 10 minutes. So let me quickly explain that one so that when I come back after 10 minutes, we'll just jump into calculation. Now, that knowledge is that there's what they call conjugating. Conjugating means to find the opposite sign of, other ones does not have minus. Those ones we solved earlier does not have minus and plus. But this one that have minus and plus, when we are looking for what to use to multiply it, we will multiply it with this same number again, root 7. Instead of multiplying it with root 7 minus root 2, remember that one? Imagine we have root 3 like this and want to multiply. We multiply it with that root 3, but there was no sign. But now there is sign. We multiply it with it, but change the sign. Instead of using minus here, because it has minus, we'll change it to plus. Are you getting that? If it was plus here, we'll change it to what? We'll change it to minus. I just want you to understand it. That thing we are doing is called conjugating it. Are you getting that? I have 8 minutes left. It's called conjugating it, and that's what I did here. So because this one has minus, I'm going to multiply it with the one that has what? Plus. Very chicken or something. So, but because remember that, like, unlike this one we did that time, this one, anything we do down, we will do it what? Up. We also multiply it with the one up, right? So because we did it down here, we also multiply it with the one up too. Root 7 plus root 2. Do you understand that? Very cheap thing. Very, very, very cheap. So the next thing is to open this stuff. Are you getting that? So if you understand what I just did now, just tell me I understand. Okay, but if you understand, tell me I understand. Let me show you one thing you do for me fast. I'll go and extract it from past question 2 again. You see that this sword thing, that's the only thing that is left in sword. You see that sword is not a problem. It's salt that is the problem. See this number 76 question. All they want you to do now is just conjugate by rationalization. 1/2 root 3. Please type I understand. I want to follow. I want you are following me. I have 7 minutes left. 1/2 root 3. Let me see. Oh, type I understand. You will do one for me now. Hmm. 1/2. Okay, what question is there? 1/2 minus root 3, right? Please, okay. Chinyere. 1/2 minus root 3. So based on what I've just said, what will be the multiplication here? Who can just write it down and snap for me? Write it down, snap for me. Let me be sure you know what we will use the multiplying the numerator and the denominator. This is cheap, it's moi. Just for the first one, if you look at, there are 2 here. You will notice that you will do for this one, you will do for this one. So for this one now, what will it be? I'm watching you. Snap and send to me. Let me know. Just write what will be here and here for me. Please snap, everybody, please. There are 9 people in this class and only few are active. I'm watching you. 40 people in the group. Only 9 is in the call.
Okay.
I'm screen recording the class, but I advise you to also screen record the class. So yes, somebody has sent picture. It means somebody is following. Who's that? Waiting, why this thing they wala me like this? Come on, get a phone. Waiting with this. Telegram and yeah futures. Good. Yes, I love this. Escape. Yes, I also love this. Where is it? Escape. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love this. One more person. I love this. So if you watch what they are doing now, they understood what we are saying since morning. And what we are saying is that what we are going to use to conjugate this. Are you getting that? What we are going to use to conjugate this is what? 2 plus root 3. And what we use to multiply this is also 2 plus root 3. Why? Because the first rule is to change this sign. Are you getting that? And the next is to multiply it with what we have. So when you change the sign, you are going to be having 2 plus root 3. And we'll now use that 2 plus root 3 to multiply it up and down. Our next problem is trying to how to open the bracket. Are you getting that? How to open or multiply this stuff. I have 4 minutes left. Let me use that 4 minutes to organize that question. So I think we can go back to our question, and I believe everybody now are in the same ground. If you are not in the same ground, it's probably you are not following the class. or you are doing something else. You are doing something else. So now this is the main question in that stuff. So the main question is root 5 plus root 3 over root 5 minus root 3. Root 5 plus root 3 over root 5 minus root 3. So this is what we have here. Root 5 plus root 3 over root 5 minus root 3. So this is the main question. We'll come back to solve it. Root 5 plus root 3 over root 5 minus root 3. Now, let's solve this question. We all know what we are going to use to multiply this up and this down, right? It will be what? Root 5 plus root 3, root 5 plus root 3. Very simple and understandable. Why? Because we changed the sign of this one. You see, JAMB was trying to confuse you. That's why they brought the same number 5353, so that you begin to confuse why multiplying. Are you getting? But when you understand the basics, you'll be able to follow it step by step. This one, this is from this base. We had the number, we are multiplying this up and down. Now, to multiply it, we pick this 5. Somebody asked a question in the afternoon that how do we multiply it. Let me show you a simple repeatable process you can follow. Pick this number now. Want to multiply, you pick this one, 5. Use this 5 to multiply everything here. See what you do. Root 5 open bracket, multiply everything here. Let me tell you what I mean by everything here. Are you getting that? So open bracket, root 5 plus root 3. Then you pick this one next. This one. Sorry. You pick it next and it becomes root plus root 3 open bracket. Use it to multiply everything here also. Root 5 plus root 3. Do you do you get that? Yeah, so that's it. Once you use this first one, multiply this one, use this one, multiply this one, you are about to solve it. Now, the next thing again you need to know, I'm going to show you one shortcut because of there's no time in JAMB. When you want to multiply this base, this bottom, just multiply this one and this one, this one and this one. What I mean is, pick this one, say 5 root 5 square minus root 3 square. Do you understand what I did? Root 5 square, root 3 square. Once you can solve that, the class is going to be over in less than 1 minute. Stay active. I'll send another link so that we can complete this question. Do you understand that? And anyway you don't understand, quickly air your opinion immediately. You can even say in the chat box as you unmute your mic, and I'll stop and re-explain again. Okay, class ended.